Right, when you came to this heroic squad, this is like a very, very different team than anything that the current heroic is if someone's a modern day fan. This was the one where basically it was the one that, I mean, this is before your time, but it's the one that originally started with like Valdain, Glaive, etc., but they'd gone already at this point in time. So it was the one with Snappy, Yugi was still there, obviously, from the back of the day. Nico, the one with the small K, the one that was always MSL's mate, he was in this team as well. Modi was still there, obviously, the Swedish player. Like, this was like a pretty interesting bunch of players. Like there's Snappy's the IGL. Like these are like good names on paper. So what do you think about this particular era of the squad? Like what worked, what didn't?
I think that as I said it very well. I think it was a really good roster, especially like when I joined the roster, we had a very good structure behind it with the organization and everything. So we pretty much only had to focus on the in-game stuff. Snappy was a really good IGL who knew how to manage the pieces and all that kind of stuff. I think, again, like one of the biggest challenges we had in that team was mainly like personalities. And also, I think Yugi back in the days, really short after I joined, he started having like personal problems, like family issues or something like that, which got him to, be out of the team for a month or so or something like that. And then I think the biggest challenge we had in that team was not like problems inside the team, was more like the amount of issues we had with outside of the team stuff. But I also remember that when I joined that team, again, just like in some of the other teams I joined, I remember that I think people were not necessarily happy with ECTag's performance. And when I joined, after gaining all this experience from my previous teams, I remember that people were already questioning ECTag and trying to get rid of him from the team. And I was like, guys, come on. I just joined the team. Please let me do my job. Let me actually try to help the guy to develop as a player before we make any decisions. Because otherwise, like, I just joined this and the guys started doing roster changes. And then, like, that's not the way it should be done. And I think they did give me a lot of respect and power within that roster to be able to, be a part of those decisions. And I always say it like this, like there was this period of my career where I had a lot of power at the beginning, calling and everything like that. And then suddenly I found myself in a weird position where I was struggling to adapt to the new coaching rule. And then there's this period of my career in Heroic specifically where I did know how to manage my power as a coach and how to, the way I should be coaching that team. And I think they gave me a lot of trust and respect, and that helped me a lot. And that's the main reason why I joined that roster. And then I left because of health issues and stuff like that. And then they asked me to come back again, probably because I did a good job with the team.
See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or be a pleb and don't.